Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot. It is Friday, December the 9th. It's about 6:50 Central Time. We're going to get started here just a little bit early this morning, and so we can have a good Friday and take off early. It looks like the market opened up last night right around the 2241.50 area, and we just consolidated all night long, as you can see, between the overnight low at 2239.75 and the overnight high at 43.50. So, about a 4 point range, and that's about it. Not much going on. So we just need to be cautious with today and figure out both sides of the market, and so that we're totally prepared for everything. So let's take a look at the upside first, since that's the market's generally heading these days. If we break above this overnight high of 43, look for us to go to this yesterday's high at 2246 into the zone. Look for us to come back and test this again one more time, along with the 24-hour VWAP as it comes up and meets here. Once it meets there, and if we can close back up, look to move up into the top of the zone, probably up into 49, back to retest this 46 area right here, and then look for the market to surge up to 52 53 area. We'll talk about the market profile in a minute and some targets up there based on market profile. If we can hit this 52 area, again, look for a pullback into here, some consolidation. As we pull back to the 47, top of the zone, the 24 VWAP will be coming straight up through there. We'll have fib support. As long as we stay above the fib support, stay long, stay in your trades, and move right on up to the next zone area up here at 56, excuse me, 50, 57 to 59 area. You can see mid zone 58. Break through that again. At every zone, look for profiles. Sellers try to come back in, but watch the buyers. Until we reach a certain level, we just don't know what that's going to be. They're going to step right back in here and push this market up. High to say is probably going to be end up in this 63 zone if that's where it wants to go. So to be cautious with that. I'm not sure we'll get there today, being a Friday, but this market just keeps proving us wrong. So be cautious. Now, let's look to the downside. If we come down here and close back below this overnight low at 39.75, back into the look to hit the zone at 38.25. Come back up and retest the overnight open at 41.25, and then push right back down if the sellers are in control. And let's look to push all the way down into this zone, probably the bottom of yesterday's open 31.50 area. All right, let's look for it to straight down into this area. Now, probably a little bit of pullback up into here, 34.50, 35. And then if the sellers starting to take control, look for us to come down here and hit yesterday's low of 22, 27.75 area. Now, we might bleed through just a little bit if there's enough momentum there, but look for it to rotate here and go back up to the long side. I expect us to stay in this area if a consolidation or just consolidate between the bottom of this zone at 2750 up into this 36 area. It's about a 5 point range for it to do that if it happens to get down there and the sellers take over. We have further zones down. If it breaks down below here and heads down, looking for 22 area, then down around here at the 20, excuse me, 19 area, 22, 19 area. In the middle of the zone, next zone is 13, and then down to 05. Not likely to do that unless there's just going to be a lot of profit taking for today, so be cautious with it. Let's take a look at uh, market profile for a second. Daily, we talked about this major move and the pullback here. We got this pullback to the 80 area, and since then we drove on up, hitting the 127 extension. Great run up. Now we're just looks like a little doji. We're just kind of sitting right here at the 41 on a continuous contract, looking for the next move up. Now it could pull right back here to this 2210 area for the swing traders, or 2219. So look for here and the bounce. If it closes below here, look for it to come down here, and I would definitely be looking to go long at the 2211 area if it happens to get down into that area. Obvious next targets once it breaks through is going to be the 65 and the 92. So got a ways to go, but those are very possible the way this market likes to move. On a 4 hour chart, you can see where we popped up. We drew in some fibs yesterday and hit all those targets. Added some more in here as we move up into the main area, and you can see there's some areas of confluence, just a small zone right here at the 127, so about the 59 to 61 area, right in this area. And then next targets up is going to be the 2266, followed by 2278, give us some intermittent terms from the larger time frame. If you have any questions, contact Frank at tradestalkers.com, and have a great weekend.